Alexis Nolan, and I'm delighted to be joined this morning at Mining Journal Select London by Tim Moody, the President and CEO of Pan Global Resources. Tim, lovely to have you with us.
Thank you.
So you've got a couple of assets or areas that you're exploring in, but the one that you're focusing on here this morning is in southern Spain, and it's the Escacina area. And I think within that particularly, the area that you're excited in is the La Romana, which is close to the surface, lovely copper. And you've got quite an exciting year. You've got 20,000 meters of drilling that you got planned for this year, all fully funded. And I think you've got sort of a few milestones that you're looking forward to as we go throughout the year, particularly around sort of expanding the exploration area that will then be followed by some drilling and hopefully some good results from that. So why don't you bring us up to speed?
Okay. No, this is a really exciting year for us. As I said, we've got 3 drill rigs operating. We've had them operating since the beginning of the year. In fact, we've been drilling non-stop for nearly 3 years. So, but this year's, I think, potentially a really pivotal year for us, because we're getting close to arranging an access agreement to test the extensions of our copper discovery at La Romana, where we think we could extend it as another 800 to 1,000 meters. That would give us over 2 kilometers of strike. Of near surface, simple geometry, copper mineralization, well suited to potentially well suited to an open pit, in a great mining location. So
I can see why you're excited.
Well, particularly at this time with copper recently being added to the critical minerals list in Europe, having a copper asset, an advanced copper asset at this stage, near resource stage, and it's in a stable mining area, mining friendly jurisdiction, with a good track record of permitting. I think it's a huge advantage for us.
And it's in Europe, as you say.
It's in Europe.
If you're looking at sort of security of supply within certain regions, that's a big plus, isn't it? So what's your drilling shown you so far? And I mean, clearly I appreciate the expansion to the west particularly, but also some deeper opportunity to the north. What have you seen so far in terms of quality, and what makes you even more excited as you expand that area?
Well, look, it's early days on the many other targets. We're target rich, as we say. We've got so many, almost too many things to look at. But we are systematically getting to each of the other targets around the La Romana discovery. We've been drilling 2 of those targets this year. This is the first drilling on them. One called La Romana, or Romana Deep, which is a down dip projection of our main copper discovery. It's a very big geophysics target. We've finished the first 3 holes on that. We haven't released any results yet. We're encouraged. We expect we'll need to do more work on that, but it's a deeper, tougher target than our main discovery. We're also drilling a near surface target at the north called Sarcita. Very big target area. 20 drill holes is just scratching the surface on that one, but we're about 75% of the way through that program. We've released a few results. We've shown we've got we're in the right area, so hopefully we'll have some success up there. But really, the other I guess drilling we've been doing has been at La Romana this year. We've been doing a mixture of some very targeted infill drilling and some step out drilling. So that's I think we're on the last hole of that program, and those results will probably be the first ones that come out from the drilling we've been doing this year.
And how long will interested investors have to wait until they see some of the results of that drilling come through?
Well, from the La Romana drilling that we've just about completed, that we're probably looking 3 or 4 weeks away at the earliest, I guess. But maybe we can get, if we fast track some of the results of the drilling, we can maybe sooner.
And perhaps a steady news flow throughout the year as you do more drilling, of course.
Well, I think there'll be almost, hopefully, an avalanche of results as all of these different drill programs come to completion. And then, of course, if we get a breakthrough on the access to the extensions of La Romana, obviously that's going to kick off a pretty major program as we look to drill out that extension.
And in terms of the investor story, what's so I appreciate from the from a site perspective, from a resource perspective, obviously excitement, but from an investor perspective, I'm assuming that it's a good time for people to get on board, given share prices generally.
Yeah, well, I think there's a number of sort of pretty major potential price catalysts for us. I mentioned the breakthrough on the land access. That's a big deal for us because we can see the potential to grow this discovery we've made. Adding another kilometre of strike would be a pretty big deal. That becomes a pretty large area of copper mineralisation, close to surface. It's a big advantage. But then, with the metallurgical test work we've been doing, that's going to be pretty, hopefully confirming that's good stuff. That investors should look out for that. That's where we start to see the value of the ore that we may have. And then, of course, if we make another discovery on one of these other targets, that's a game changer.
Yeah, it takes it up another level.
Yeah, it does. So we're in the right location. We've got the right asset, the right commodity. What more do you need, really?
It's going to be a good year, a busy year. Yeah. Well, I wish you all the very best, and come back and tell us about it another time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.